Hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hello, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hello, hi, 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 hello, hello, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hi, hi, Vita, mwah, mwah, mwah. There you go. Hello, Shade Kaneko. Hello, Prodigy Pod. Hello, 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 Man Opener. Hello, hello, hello. I already gave you your kisses, Vita. Go on, get on with expiring. You little waste. Go on, go on. You've stolen from me some kisses, and then you waste them in your in death. Go on, if you so choose. Mwah, man opener. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yes. No, tonight we're gonna visit Agumers. She has her debut at 8 EST. So we are gonna go visit her, even if we are in the middle of a run, which we probably will be. Mwah, man opener. Mwah, mwah. Even if we are in the middle of a run, we are going to be bailing out like a fucking hostage out of a plane. Um, and we are going to at eight. No, at nine. At nine. At nine. At nine. 9 EST is what she said. So I will be. Even if we are mid run, we are going to be. Yeah, it's a 9. Did I say 8? Did I say 8? I meant 9. I'm sorry. I just woke up like 45 minutes ago. I woke up like 15 minutes ago. I woke up at like 6:45, and it is now 7 EST. It is 9 EST that she is going live. Yes. So we'll just do. I don't pour me. It's not pour me because I just have been a lazy little piece of garbage all day.
And you will yet prevail.
Stretch. You have the stretch. Poor. Oh yeah. It's okay to be broke. We're rich in the heart, Prodigy Pod, as they say. We are rich in the ways of desire.
Stagnant and sprawling.
Hello, Ty. Hello.
Hellish
Welcome in. Have a good look.
extends beyond sanity itself.
Beyond sanity itself. It's a little exaggerated there, buddy. So I remember yesterday we played this game, and we had a couple melties. We had a couple meltdowns, and we had some League of Legends players involved.
These are beaten,
It was
broken
crazy.
souls.
I think we should
And yet
upgrade
our fortunes ride with them.
the leper, probably. Let's upgrade the leper a
True
couple times,
splendor of a world.
and we'll upgrade the plague doctor
Those who
because
live within it.
we didn't have anyone else to upgrade, and then we'll do the jester because I think that's
A
who we were
little
playing
more
with.
light,
Or no, we were
a
playing with the
little more
flagellant,
strength.
but let's try the jester again. I thought the jester was fun. Battle Day 2 wanted to work on tinier part, but your leg said absolutely not. Yeah, I meant to do like important stuff, and my brain was just like, hey man, how do you feel about like 6 hours of executive dysfunction in which all you do is line. I took 2 naps today.
Sanctuary.
I hung out with Kogarin,
As
and then I
fleeting as a
played
dying
some fucking
star.
some Death Stranding. That was all I did. Oh, there you are. Hey, speak of the devil, speak of the angel, and she'll appear. Yes, I will make you the cute one. All right, you're gonna be the one with the thighs. Mustered the power to make soup and noodles. Say hell yeah. I did eat properly. I ate some dumplings today. It was good. I ate some dumplings, and then I bought like some cupcakes because I was really craving like cupcakes. So I made those, and it was good. Speak of the nice, lovable angel. I said that. I was so nice. Said that very nicely, actually. Yes, I said that. So just a bit ago, telling she was planning to get a pedicure earlier, when she bent over to get her pants. Her back went out of her. Oh my god. That's like one of my biggest fears. That's like one of the things that keeps me from becoming completely like sedentary, like sack of marbles. Is the idea of doing something as simple as bending over, and then like taking the spinal L, and having to fucking
Making peace with adversity is the very
and
essence
having
of
to like
existence.
throw my back out like a geriatric,
Stains the
just because I was
surgeon's
trying to like
hands.
I don't know, do like just because I was trying to like have Bubby stop eating her way through through like the bathtub or something. All right, we're gonna name Kogorin. You're the lady. You're the lovely lady. Does anybody else want to name? Does anybody want to be a leper? The leper's kind of peem. I'll be honest with you. The leper was peem. If it wasn't for the fact that everybody got really mad at each other at the end and fucking hated each other no matter what I did, it would have been a good run. We got pretty far. She's an autoimmune disease that destroys her joints. Ah, I see. Yes, an autoimmune. Okay, that's fair. That's different. That's different rather than just being like a lazy like sack of marbles. Baldwin is a good name. It is. As opposed to hair. Wait. Baldwin versus hair loss? Hold on. Hold on. Is this guy Northern Lion? Harry Lose? True. True. This is Northern Lion. Baldwin versus hair loss. This shit's insane. All right, man opener. Who do you want to be? This may be me. This may be me. This may be NL, who's by extension me. Propaganda? Not at all. All right, who do you want to be? Man opener. Do you want to be the Jester or do you want to be the Leper? And we have an open spot for the Plague Doctor if anybody wants to be Plague Doctor. It's called ankylosing spondylitis, and she ends up getting lupus as a role for the treatment of it. Man, that blows, but it sounds like she's got a dinosaur. It sounds like she's got... You'll be the Jester this time? Alright, do you want to be man opener or do you want to be, like, non-binary ajar or something like that? We had woman closer last time. Whoop, whoop. Oh, whoop. Whoop. Miracles and shit. Alright, isn't the Plague Doctor a babe too? The Plague Doctor is a babe. But the Plague Doctor is very, Oh, you can rotate them. Oh, that's cool. The Plague Doctor doesn't have, like, the insane fucking, like, legs that the Grave Robber's working with. We're probably gonna want to get rid of... Let's get rid of... Who has our combo spells here? Inspiring Tune. This just reduces stress. That sounds actually just really good. So let's just keep that. And then this one gives... Razor Wit gives combo. So we'll do that. The ankylosing part means her joints gradually fuse together. That's all for like an ankylosaur. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's kind of cool in like a really grim way. I feel like a lot of like doctors and like science people have like really grim sense of humor sometimes when they name stuff. You want another name? Who do you? All right, you can't be Koga. You want to be Whoop Whoop too? No. We can't have two Whoop Whoops because then we're gonna get overpowered by Juggalos, and that's not something I think I can handle emotionally. You know, if you guys want me to run a Juggalo only team, I will be playing Juggalo Penis music on loop, and you will have to deal with that. So that'll be the consequences of your actions. Okay. I feel like we're doing really... I feel like we got a lot of new upgrades and stuff, so we should be doing okay. You love penis music? Can you be Plague Doctor as Whoop Whoop also? Alright, Prod, you can be... we can have Whoop Whoop. Alright, Whoop Whoop Whoop. Whoop Z Whoop. That's you, Prod. Alright, there we go. Alright, and then we'll play some penis music. As requested by popular demand, we're gonna play Juggalo Penis. Which, in my opinion, the beat goes fucking insane. The beat goes fucking insane for Juggalo Penis. If you have to ask me, you want to be Whoop Whoop? No, you're not. You already rolled. You did spend the points. All right, so you'll be. All right, fine. You'll be Goop Goop. You'll be Goop Goop. You'll be Goop Goop. There you go. How's that? All right. We love penis music. We love penis music. Juggalo Penis music. What the fuck? Where's my Juggalo Penis? They don't have. They took Juggalo Penis. Wait, is this it? No. Did they take Juggalo Penis off of YouTube? I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Do I have to use Spotify for this? Juggalo. This is like my 911. This is like my fucking 911. Oh, never mind. There it is. All right, chat. Don't worry. We got it. We got there. Spotify. I have to use Spotify for fucking Juggalo Penis. Alright. Here we go, hold on. Okay. I hope you guys are you're Goop Goop. There you go. Alright. You guys can hear it? You guys can hear the sick beat of Juggalo Penis? Nobody get mad at me because this is what you guys wanted, okay? Juggalo circumcision? Do you think they do that at the Gathering of the Juggalos? Do you think that's something that they do? They're kind of just like, all right, you know, get your juggalettes. You know, that's what they call like child juggalos is juggalettes. Yeah, there we go.
Messy.
Messy indeed.
Push on to the inn. Rest and
All right, I guess we're doing. I guess we're doing 3 Juggalos and Northern Lion. That's the run that we're doing tonight. 3 Juggalos and Northern Lion. That's fine by me, honestly. Hi Sigurd, welcome in. We're doing the Juggalo run. How are you doing? Streamer calls these low beans howlers and they goop everywhere. Goop goop. True. She's goop goop coated. She's a little gooplet. You know.
Listen. Practice.
Let's
Improve.
pump up the leper here. Don't Sigurd, don't look at me. This is by everyone else in the chat, not me. I was like, let's have a regular little Darkest Dungeon stream before we go say hi to Agumi for her debut. And chat was like, I want to be Juggalo. I want to be streamer. We're gonna do Juggalos. We're gonna do Juggalos, streamer. That's what we want from you today, streamer. Juggalos. Darkest Dungeon 2 has such an interesting soundtrack. Not what I expected. Not what I expected to be doing either. Not what I expected to be doing either. But hey, you know what? Here we are. Here we are. This is the world that I live in. Oh, we also probably want to do Fade to Black to get more combo. So we have 2 spells that do combo now. That's pretty good.
Rain, fire, and rot. Is there no sanctuary from this madness?
There is no sanctuary from Juggalo Penis. Literally spraying falses. I'll see you at a Goomers. We're all gonna meet at a Goomers. We're gonna meet at a Goomers. Let's go to the Burning City because that seems like a. We're gonna go to the meeting of the Juggalos. Oh, Sigurd, do you want to be? Tell me you want to be. You want to be the leper, correct? Any Dark Dungeons 2 that have a hatchet? I think there are. I'm just not sure who. Name the leper Agumi. How about I'll do you one better. Yeah, no, let's do we'll do Agumi. All right. Also, we were doing a bit that the leper is Northern Lion because the leper's name is Baldwin as opposed to Hair Loss, which is Northern Lion style, which is me style, so I guess that means by extension I... Also, this song is just gonna be on repeat until you guys get tired of it, so I hope you guys are happy with what you've done. We're just listening to Juggalo Penis on infinite repeat. Exactly, Baldwin or Hair Loss. I figured, I heard that and I was just like, wait a fucking second. Hold on. Have I figured something out here? Have I learned something today? The fire rises. Man, I was talking to somebody. I was talking to Kogrinch. That's somebody I was talking to, and we were talking about how like people say like crazy shit about like moderators do XYZ, and I think the one that I liked was moderators show him what his parents are gonna look like when they're old. You know, so it's like moderators open up his phone and pull up all the pictures of people he used to be close with and isn't close with anymore, but he hasn't gotten rid of their pictures because he doesn't know what to do about it. Swap the song for the Suckin' Penis cover of Psychosocial, but that's it. I don't even... You can link that one because I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Man opener. Listen to Pressure Zone Tanetta streamer? No, I know you're asking that because you're just a little savage animal, so we're not going to be doing that.
A promising development.
I will say though, this song is not even that bad. I will say that I will go out on a limb, and I will say that Juggalo Penis is not even not even that bad. It's kind of good. I mean, in terms of like the beat is so funky. It's crazy how they got it like this.
Violence,
you know,
and apply it judiciously.
All right, Koga, clear that corpse. Get some health back. I don't like when this dude does 80 million damage all of a sudden at once. I would like you to switch places, please. I would like you to withstand, please. Mods, make him have a frank conversation about his feelings. Mods, make him come to terms with the fact that he'll always have a little bit of grief inside of him. You know, Mods, make him grapple with the concept of mortality. Pressure zone is also good. All right. If this is garbage, I'm gonna be mad at you. Pressure zone. Is this on Spotify? Tanetta. I don't think Tanetta's on Spotify. Oh no, it is by Clara. What? Oh no, this is just a playlist named Tanetta Pressure Zone. All right, we're gonna pause Juggalo Penis. I'm gonna. All right, there we go. Okay, we're gonna actually play the game. Hide their ears. Uh-oh, you're gonna get your ears fucking chewed on. Ears chewed. It's happening right here, right now. We're just gonna rest a turn. I need you also to rest. And I need you to chop. Do you have a few zones you'd like to apply pressure? Hello, AI. Welcome in. I hope you're excited because we're talking about we're talking about being like evil and wicked and stuff like that. And we're also talking about applying psychological damage to each other because everyone in chat made me name their characters Juggalo style, and we're now doing a Juggalo themed run. You know what? I'm gonna turn for the people who weren't here earlier. I'm gonna turn Juggalo Penis back on. Sorry, this is gonna go on for the next fucking 4 hours. Hello, Billy the Bucket. Have a good sleep. Have a good sleep. We'll do this. We'll retreat a little bit. Why can we not use this? Do we need to be all the way further back? We're getting like giga dicked right now. That one dude with the new sun kind of obliterated us. And we're all on fire for the next 8 turns. It's not. I don't like it. It's this. I like how this game just goes completely tits up immediately for no reason.
Extinguished at last.
All right. Make the pussy go whoop whoop. Oh yeah, Kogorin's tail is not an actual tail. It's like kind of like how it's kind of like how some animals will have like you know, like those cordyceps mushrooms. It's like that. In which they will be mind controlled by another creature, slowly guiding them to rise to the highest point that they can find until they expire, which releases the spores, and then they like die. All right, what are we doing here? What do we have? What trinkets do we have? Gain on resist. Gain on crit melee skills. I guess we'll do it on the. Who is this for? Oh, this is for the leper. Okay, only the leper can have this. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. See, now the problem is with playing this song now is that I don't want to go back to the Darkest Dungeon soundtrack because this one is so groovy and it slams so hard. You know. What are we doing here? Ball off some grime. That frame looks gilded. Forgotten heirlooms interest me little. All right. Goop Goop, you're excited about this. Crazy that fungus controls everything except the brain. That's actually so much worse. That's so much worse. Hold on. You're telling me... Alright, actually... okay, Juggalo Penis now actually off for real. You're telling me that the fungus doesn't... What is the map? What is this? Oblivion Tear, Loathing, or a Rough Patch? Let's do the Oblivion Tear for some loathing. I mean, it's kind of... that's so much worse because it's like... I would rather like have my brain completely hijacked rather than everything else and be stuck in like a flesh prison of my own body. Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm kind of already stuck in a flesh prison of my own body. You know, my brain is definitely holding me captive right now. Odd little thing. Oh, look! Chat, it's you guys. Oh, this is where you guys hang out before I get there. It just knows, man. It's kind of fucked up. All right. Alright, be excited about it. Vicious. Ooh, you gained Vicious. We got Man Opener gained Vicious. What is this? Oh, not good. Gain 10% damage, but you gain heartbreak.
Push forward. Lamentably,
Watchtower reward, scouting. What else do we got here? I want to see if I can get to the hospital. Watchtower will take us there, so let's go that way.
A rare opportunity. Let us advance.
We'll hit the rough patch, it looks like, but then we'll get to the hospital and we'll want to heal up. But it looks like we're doing okay. So I guess we heal up automatically as time passes. I don't know. Parasite that does control the brain. At first, the insects find the nearest water source and drown itself, so it moves its. That's I don't mind that. Like I mean like okay. I guess it depends on like the awareness or the sense of self that the insects have, right? The Watchtower. Show me what I'm working with, baby. A battle, in Oblivion's Rampart, the Shrine of Reflection.
Destiny will not be denied.
Okay, so we're gonna do 2 battles, and then we're gonna do the hospital. So I think that's pretty good, actually. That's a pretty good matchup. Do you think the Mario Odyssey hat works like that? More importantly, do you think people find it more or less hot that it keeps you completely aware of what's doing with your body? The Mario Odyssey hat or the cordyceps mushroom? I feel like the Mario Odyssey hat definitely like is into like is the hat cucking you, or are you cucking the hat if you fuck somebody while you're wearing the Mario Odyssey hat? No fight left, bloodshed my muse, away like a whisper of silk in the night, and hurry. Let's do that one. I guess we're just gonna cheese it. We'll spend some cash money dollar and we'll just cheese it. Although we could have fought that. We had good health, actually. But they were going to be really mad at me.
To heal, you have chosen wisely.
We get this one, though. It locks the ants jealous of the leaf so it can't wiggle free. Man. Ow, Bubby. Let's see. So we're going to do... We will do this one, and we'll see if we can break the Bubby's dodge and riposte. That's good. Okay, so we broke the dodge and the riposte. We'll do the blinding gas. It dodges again, so it loses the dodge, and now it's got its combo. Pillager crack shot. Okay. If you've got a fucking hand mortar, you're not a crack shot, asshole. You're just a dude with a shotgun, okay? I'm sorry, but I don't care how good you are at what you do. If you're calling yourself, I'm a crack shot, and you've got a fucking shotgun, that's like me saying I'm like a fucking Michelin star chef when I use the fucking microwave for my frozen curry. You know? Are you cucking the crown when you get pegged by Bowsette? Damn, remember Bowsette, dude? Bowsette was like, people lost their mind. I don't know what happened there. Bowsette was the first instance of like people realizing that they could like jerk off to Twitter OCs or something. I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened. You shoot like you're on crack. Oh, you know what? That makes sense, actually. That makes sense. I feel like, you know what? Yeah, that tracks. Look up horsehair worm. That's what the zombie one is called. Ugh, I don't know if I want to. That's awful. Ugh. I mean, maybe I will. Razor wit. We could probably... We'll do combo on this guy.
Lethality writ large.
Lethality writ large. It's like, we're good. We can poison you guys.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Low blow. Listen, man, every blow I've ever had was low. Something's on. Combo. Oh, they can combo with each other. Oh, I see. Fade to black. Okay, so with the Jester being in the middle, he can bounce to and fro, which is pretty good.
Excellent work.
I think, did we miss? No, we didn't. Okay, so this is a good setup. They're all blinded. This guy sucks dick. Also, hello AI. Did I welcome you in? Did I welcome you in earlier? There's a Cordyceps genius called Militaris. That's like... Alright, Lino, that's so cool, though. That's so cool.
Messy.
Right? I would really rather, like, honestly... I think that if I had to be, like, obliterated by some, like, had to have my... Oh, I did say... Okay. Good. If I had to have, like, my sense of self annihilated by some kind of, like, psychopathic mushroom creature that would, like, drive me to, like, stare up into the sun until my eyes melt out of my head, I think you'd have to name it at least something cool. Right? You'd have to name it something good. Otherwise, that's just kind of L. That's just kind of L. Here, let's inspire. Look, we're gonna have Ko Goop Goop and inspire Oh, God, what the fuck did I call you? I don't even remember what I called Prod's character. We'll use this one. Purge. What did I call Prod's character? It's called Whoopsie Whoop. It was called Whoopsie Whoop. That's what that was. Alright, okay, and then we'll do that. Nice! Having the Jester have those 2 combo abilities makes this game a lot easier. I feel like that's something that was really I was missing in the last run we did, was that I didn't have any combos. I also don't think I had the understanding that I was playing with Northern Lion. I feel like that was kind of really like a really big thing, you know. Man, you don't like nature no more, brother. Not even the first. Nature is a nightmare hell zone. We're calling Tiddlywink. You lose all your autonomy and you watch as you become a fungus colony as part of the life cycle of something called the Tiddlywink. You know, man. I have balked at certain naming conventions before. The Juggalo theme that's helping this one, absolutely. It could be, actually. It could be that we're Juggalo pilled and that's making us poggers. Pulsing Heart. Turn start, indelible trigger. Oh, we should probably equip this to somebody. What does this do? Let's give it to Agoomers. She's doing pretty good with this stuff. And then we'll give Whoopsie Whoop. You're gonna get our fire resistance. Fucking Whoopsie Whoop. Okay. Copy all positive tokens. We'll give that to you, actually. Can you have a free coupon too? Hello, First Flower, by the way. Welcome in, First Flower. You can have a free coupon if you so desire. If you so desire. The world is yours, you know, you know, you're kind of like Pitbull, honestly. First Flower is kind of Mr. Worldwide, if you think about it, you know. I don't know, man. I feel, do you guys, does Pitbull make music anymore, or is he busy like?
The loathing howls.
I don't like it when loathing howls at me. Do you guys, does Pitbull make music anymore, or did he like retire as like Lord of the Worldwide? You know, the plot of Tommyknockers by Stephen King. I don't know anything. I don't know enough about Stephen King. We're gonna do a leper run. I mean, the only thing I do know about Stephen King is that he is responsible for making clowns not cool, and he also decided that he needs to have egregious sex scenes in his books.
But soon, a reality
which I you know, not always necessary.
Whether by some affliction of lineage or by direct transmission.
All right.
Symptoms of incurable disease began to
Symptoms of incurable disease. They caught him wearing the Hatchet Man necklace.
He summoned doctors and aides from the
There's a bunch of Stephen King books. You've never read them? I've only read one.
All of whom.
And it was okay. I read it like 10 years ago.
The king was dying.
Dying of no juggalo pussy. That's crazy. Revenge. Ooh. Okay. Okay. All right. Man, I think Man Opener is right. I think the Juggalo theming here is probably the best we can. Is really what's pulling us forward. Like, look, everyone's so thrilled. They're like, we're getting like good results out of stress and stuff like that. You know, the loofah handjob of the dead cat story was very important. Man, that's a sense. You know what? That's a pin out of me. You've earned that one. All right, we've got a bunch of stinkers, but honestly, this is kind of like the death metal fellas meet up with the juggalos at the bar after the concert. You know, it's kind of how it goes, right? Oh, I do like how we can ignore the shield here, and we will do. We'll move you back one because we'll break the armor. Okay, that's good. Do not blood bond. I like these guys. I I really like these swords that don't have like sharp tips on the end. Did I ever play the first one? I did play the first one. I played a lot of the first one. My favorite thing about the first one was like Jester was the single most broken character in the game, and you just had infinite stress removal party wide on a button click every single time. It was very good. It was very good. Let's see. We should play this guy. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Unstress ourselves just a little bit. I think I will say though, I do enjoy this one more than the other one. I do enjoy this one a great deal more than the other one, I think. Do not toot. Do not toot at me. Do not toot. Let's see. I feel like the next one of these I want to do is gonna be like, I want to do like a streamer version. You know, like we could have like this is obviously Northern Lion. I think the Jester is pretty Germa, you know, and I'm not saying that because these are the only streamers that I'm aware of, but I think that makes sense to me. Let's get the combo on you guys. We can't. We blinded you, bro. That's not bad. L Clarion Call. Okay.
Excellent work.
That would be pretty awesome. I think it would. I mean, like, I think mods that change the characters is very good. I think mods in which I can be like, haha, I replace Leper with George W. Bush. Ha 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 ha. I enjoy those kinds of mods. I think silly mods in very serious games is kind of the best part. We could probably execution. Yeah, we executed this one, so we skipped the death blow. Very good. Do not weave bone. Guys, have you guys heard of that disease where like your ligaments and muscle will slowly turn into bone? Have you seen skeletons of people like that? It's crazy. Like, I've seen a skeleton of someone who had that condition, and like their entire back was like one giant like bone plate. It was really, really freaky. It was crazy. I did not like it. It was I don't remember what it was called, but I'll have to look it up. I like being able to skip the death armor. That's pretty pog. That's a good combination between these guys. Yeah, Flower, it's not good. And he wrote 2 demon car books. Well, I mean, one is very clearly not enough. One is very clearly not enough. That happened to Sam's the skeleton. Damn. Poor Sam's. Rest in pieces. Rest in pieces. We can heal you.
A calculated generosity.
And then we will clear the corpse here, because it'll heal us. And then we are going to execute this thing. Man, I think pumping up the Leper's chop combined with the Jester's combo is really, really, really good. Having the combo on both Fade to Black and whatever it is his first ability is seems really OP. He's honking. I do like the idea of like using heart as bagpipes. I feel like we don't make enough instruments out of the bodies of other creatures. You know,
cleared with impunity.
Like, you know, like they made like, you know, like a bagpipe is made out of like it's essentially, it takes inspiration from what essentially like the lungs, like the bladder, you know. I feel like that's what we should do. I feel like we should make more like bag-shaped instruments. You know, more like, because I feel like, because like singing is essentially using a bag-shaped instrument, right? Singing, a human being is a bag-shaped instrument, right? Using your diaphragm and your lungs, you're just using your God-given bags to make music. So I feel like we should make there's room for better. We're gonna give Whoopsie Whoop our Dark Impulse trinket, and then we'll give Noxious Items will cook +2. Okay, so we'll do that. I feel like we could do that.
Practice.
I think that makes sense. Let's see. What do we want to do? Remove this. Turn star. Okay. Revenge is good. Plague Doctor. We probably want to do blinding gas so we get a stun out of it too. And then wrote a 500-page book about the Red Sox. I couldn't write a 500-page book about probably anything. I think. Oh, this removes terror. I think we want to do this. We want to remove terror because last time terror really fucked us. And we should buy some stuff.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
Let's see. Just produce poultice items, 6 inventory slots, soothing poultice. We'll do. I guess we'll get some anti-venom, and we'll get some bandages. And then we need to fix
Each
our
improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
the equation of your fate. Okay, man. All right, and then let's do this here. What can we give? Oh, who doesn't have items? Actually, we're gonna give Whoop Whoop an anti-venom, and we're gonna have Agumi some bandage items. Good. Agumi's like going crazy. Agumi's like one of our best. It's perfect for her debut. She's going crazy style with it. Okay. Death blow resist. Okay. And then how do we make sure like the materials question undeniably compelling? The Vestal's secret. Okay. And then what else do we have? What in items? Restorative, -33 disease, fire resistance. We probably want these two actually. And then what do we got here? The
Every
outpost,
road a winding
clear out the
torment.
lair.
Every turn
Okay.
bent on our destruction.
Who should we use? Who wants to eat the slime mold? Kogo, you're gonna eat the slime mold. Congratulations on your slime. And what else can we buy? We'll buy another slime mold.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
All right, congratulations on your slime consumption. I feel like also, you know, like how we should make like more bag style instruments. We should utilize. God has invented the greatest instrument of all, the body, right? And we don't use it enough for making like. We should make like. Anyway, Amorous. Ooh, Agumi and Kogo are in love. Ooh,
Desire will never die.
Ooh, and then Envious. Oh
Each
no.
covets what the other has.
Goopzy Goop,
And
Whoopzy
plots to
Whoop,
take it.
jealous of Agumi and Kogorin's fling. Forced to eat slime, but you found love because of it. You found love. Alright, you found love because of your slime. Can love bloom in this place? Can slime blossom on the battlefield? Who knows? Who knows? Alright. Okay.
War rewards only resignation.
Ooh, I want to do the Shrine of Reflection because that'll give us go. Let's do it for the
Look ahead. A place
we'll do
to
it for
reflect,
Whoopsie Whoop, I think.
remember, and reconcile.
Alright. Okay. So, whenever we do that, it heals Agumi. That's good to know. Oh, this guy is blessed. Forced to feel love. The beauty of desire, you know, Kogorin. Do not desperately grab me. Okay, overrated. And it makes Prod gets really mad. Prod's not the jealous type. I don't think this doesn't seem lore accurate. But what do I know? What do I know, huh? We should probably kill that guy in the back who's like singing weird little songs. We'll kill you. Let's see. We'll do some reflection. We'll heal Kogorin. That's good. What do I want to do actually? Yes, we're just killing this guy because we'll be able to kill this guy in the back pretty easily. Forced to morale. Yeah. Mods. Mods. I want you to take that chatter and tell them that their blood pressure is getting a little too high and they have to go on a blood pressure medication. Mods, Mods, inform this chatter of the family history of high cholesterol. I don't want to have to do it, but you know, when they're making me meow, sometimes you gotta bring out the big guns, right? Sometimes you gotta go crazy style with it, and you gotta inform them that they now have to start taking Ozempic or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Who will face the half-remembered
Was forced to take
horrors of their
Ozempic.
past?
Let's do Plague Doctor. We'll do Plague Doctor. See what she got.
Plague Doctor.
The Good Student.
Chapter 1. The Good Student.
All right. Okay.
Brilliant and bold, her unconventional theories created nothing short of a scandal in her 4th year.
Well, Mimi, you are a Plague Doctor.
The mocking whispers and scornful glares of her peers and professors had an ironically invigorating effect upon her extracurricular experiments. The mysteries of the human body.
She's
of
studious.
life
She's
and
so
death
studious.
itself.
Me when I learn. Me when I hashtag learn.
If only
Me when
she
I
could
learn about
acquire
Latinas.
A corpse of sufficient freshness.
A corpse of sufficient freshness. I feel like everybody should see a corpse before they're 18. Oh, look how cute she is. Oh, look at that. She's such a cutie pie. Oh, looks like a girl I dated in high school. I feel like everyone should see a corpse before they're 18. Just like, and not like a bad way. You know, like just like in the sense where it's like, some people go way too long before really encountering like a physically dead human. You know, we meet emotionally dead humans all the time, right? But so few people, you know, like grow to adulthood before they before that. Malphon filtered the suicide forest. Okay, maybe not that. Maybe not the suicide forest, okay? Maybe we don't have to do that. But we can Fade to Black, we'll do this. We can, like, I mean, like, at like a funeral. I don't mean that everybody should have a family member die before they're 18, but we definitely should have people be like, you know, like when the local old guy who like everybody hated and no one wants to go to their funeral, you know, like you could do like you take the middle school class to like pay respects to his dead body, so he's not like buried by himself, and you know, and they get the chance to like see like a corpse field trip to death row. I mean, that's you know, come on. I think it would psychologically do a lot of people good.
And apply it judiciously.
I think it would do a lot of people psychological good to have them see a corpse before they turn 18. I think that's pretty peem, if you ask me. I think it's pretty peem, if you ask me. I think a lot of Pyromaniac must spend their time using the Firebomb spell. Okay, why not? And then we'll bleed this guy. We're driving the Plague Doctor out of her fucking gourd here. I think those kids will be completely unaffected by seeing a corpse. I think it's a good. I think it's one of those things where it's like, like not even like 50 years ago, you probably saw a corpse. Oh, we're gonna have a melty. Yeah, Whoopsie Whoop's having a fucking meltdown. Yeah, there we go. All right, melty time. -2 dead guy. Yeah, L stiff sussy Gerald. Exactly. I want to back up, actually. For Papa Malphon, which shows little mouth with the rotting carcass of roadkill rabbit the moment they become aware of the world. So it's the first things ingrained in their long-term memory. Okay, not like that. But you know, like back in the day, like even like 50 years ago and shit like that, people died a lot more frequently, right? People would just expire much more frequently, right? It was normal. Take away some stress. It was normal, right? But now people live so long, kids don't even get to see a corpse, you know? It's kind of not fair to them. Like it's just what are we doing to our queens? What are we doing to our kids? You know, somebody think of the children. Show them a dead body. Miss Jensen, this Duke, yes, you know, this dog water. Having Chop stress out the Plague Doctor sucks hard cock, by the way. That's like one of the biggest L's so far in this run.
An unexpected find.
I feel like we're like, I don't know. Am I saying that people 50 years ago who would find dead bodies in rivers are more psychologically sound than today's kids? Maybe. They weren't the one. They also weren't watching Cocomelon, so who knows if it's one or the other.
He chatters incoherently.
Ooh.
But his prices remain fixed.
Let's meet with Weird Guy. What do we have? Greater Wolf's Blood. Do we have anything that's good for stress here? Grave Robber. Shadow Fade skill. Pick to the face. 10% crit. We can't afford it anyway. Ooh, Iron Brazier seems good. Okay. They also weren't watching Bright Mom, but hello, Agumi. Hello, Agumi, Miss Ma'am. You, of all people, Miss Ma'am, how are you doing? I guess I can't put anything. I can't put anything on the stagecoach right now. I have to be at the inn. We're playing a Juggalo themed. Ooh, let's do the lair. Let's do a boss fight. We're doing a Juggalo themed run. We have Whoop Z Whoop, Ko Goop Goop, Whoop Whoop, and also you. You're the leper. Agumi, you're our leper, by the way. Thank you for the shout out to Agumi. Yes, Agumi, good friend of our channel, and we will see them later. We will be seeing them later. This is a true fact. What was I talking about? Yeah, do you guys think that Cocomelon is worse than seeing a corpse? Don't make that face.
Within every keep,
I feel like seeing a corpse is definitely not as bad as being exposed to Cocomelon for like the first like 8 years of your life.
Strength dwindles.
Hi, Mickey Noon, welcome in. What's with the question marks? I feel like this is a reasonable question. I feel like I'm making a reasonable statement here. Let's retreat here. We'll put that. Welcome in, Michael Noon. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry I didn't get the chance to watch you final your fantasy, but stop question marking me, okay? It's a good question. I feel like screens are so much inherently worse for people rather than you know, like the hardships of real life are better than like screen brain rot forever. Thank you for the Tilly, Mickey Noon. That's my onion. That's my onion. Okay. Oh, Melty? No, our Juggalo's losing his fucking mind. Bro, hop on live league, bro. My mommy says good for us. It'll make his gamma alphas. All right. Also not what I said. I'm like, hey, what if like there was like, you know, a tasteful funeral, right? You know, a tasteful funeral. Like, okay, so like, what if like you like, if you could go to, you know, some guy died and nobody wanted to go to his funeral, and thank you for the Tilly banish. Oh wait, what the fuck? Why did we just take 1 million damage? I looked away from the game for 10 seconds and they killed my Juggalo. What the fuck? Huh? What happened? What happened? What happened to my Juggalo? What the fuck? What? Well, huh? Somebody who is watching the stream, what happened? I don't even watch my own stream, apparently. What happened? Lesson learned, don't look away. They wanted to prove my hypothesis. Fuck! Fuck! God damn it! God damn it! Juggalos can't have anything in this goddamn world. It's a clown-y clown world, apparently. God damn it! Well, my mommy said I should drown you into pool of stoke back instead of watching peanut butter game. Yeah, I mean, okay, well, see, now I feel like you're kind of belittling my original point. You know, the hardships. I think I would prefer my child to experience the hardships of life in reality versus living in a cocoon of fucking Cocomelon fucking YouTube algorithm for the rest of their lives for the first 10 years. At least my dead body was by kill be forced to look away from their Cocomelon for 2 seconds. Exactly. Oh, we don't have any combo now either because our Jester's fucking dead. Were drummers actually this OP in real life war? Were like when they brought the drummer out on the field, were they like the prime target originally too? I don't think so. I don't think this is the case. I don't think drummers were this OP. This is crazy. We gotta kill this man. We can't be living like this. We can't be living. I mean, the Jester's not living like this. We can't be doing this. Infinite death attack. Go. Okay, my kids are out there watching Cocomelon and seeing dead bodies. Okay, so then what you're ooh, amorous. They're in love. Oh. Defended. Whoa, can you play into Gwen style? Well, my dad said I need to learn a lesson about playing on cool math games. You are belittling my extremely good point. You are making a straw man out of my very serious, very honest intellectual discussion. I cannot believe you would do this. Twitch.tv viewer Kogarin VT. Okay, all right. You know, there's no winning. There's no winning this fight. There's no winning this. I mean, there's winning this fight in the game, but there's probably not a lot of winning of. Hey man, I think we should show kids dead bodies. That's maybe when you take that stance out of context, maybe things fall apart. Melty. Oh no, we're so fucked. Losing a character this early is so bad. Stop playing your fucking drums at me. There you go. Bo, come in, we're watching Game Glumps. That's I would rather my child see a bloated corpse than be exposed to Aaron Hansen. That's just my onion. That's just my onion. You know. He killed himself. Death before dishonor. That's a cool one. We're gonna bail the fuck out. We're not doing this with just one dude. For Cocomelon, kids used to be productive working 14-hour shifts in the steel factory. Kids love 14-hour shifts in the steel factory. Honestly, like I feel like the average child, if you tell them, hey, do you want to go sit in a classroom for 8 hours, or do you want to stick your hands in the small bits of the machinery and possibly get a finger chopped off? They love doing that shit because you know what? They'll figure out a way to get their fingers cut off anyway. They'll be sticking that shit in the pencil sharpener. I know that's what I tried when I was little. Like that's not even a bizarre take. You know, that's a take that the people who run our country are operating on. You know, whoops. Bandages. The people who run our country understand that the kids crave child labor law repeal. And honestly, so do I. And I'm tired of saying otherwise. I feel like these days there's only 2 viable careers for children. One is corpse observer, and the other one is Cocomelon consumer. Those are the two career choices for kids these days, and I'm gonna vote for the party who's gonna change that. Okay? Man, something my day took away my Switch because I wasn't thinking of death in the world. Can you turn around while I do something cool with these scissors? I mean, honestly, that's a kid who shows creativity. You know, thinking outside the box, right? Using tools for things they might not always be used for, right? Watching lively Chinese factory videos and becoming inspired to become one, to become a what? A Chinese factory worker or the lathe that devours him? That's my question. Do you want to become the Chinese steel worker, or do you want to become the lathe that rips his limbs off? Oh, Gavin liked the name. Oh, Gavin, my dad took. Oh, I see. Becoming Chinese. Godspeed, Agumi. God, you know what? I will be praying for you. I will be praying for you. I feel like, listen, man. All I'll say is that glorious leader Jinping gives his hungriest slaves his strongest Chinese citizens. Okay, that's my opinion. That's my onion. Was that racially insensitive? I don't know. No, people of any race can be eaten by lathes. Hello, Woozle, welcome in. People of any race can be eaten by lathes. I think. I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. Man, boy, I need to take pictures of 4 dead bodies until I get my Fortnite back. All right. This is okay, Cobra. Now you're just like, go back to your toilet frog conversation. How many races are there? I'm advised to not answer that question, actually. Also, we're kind of giga-dicked in this playthrough by losing our character that fast. I'm legally advised not to answer that question. I feel like, man, people die in industrial accidents frequently, but really is the thing maybe that we're not thinking of is that the Chinese industrial complex, maybe they had such good security. That's why we have all those videos, because they have such good security and had all those cameras all around, right? They were making sure that you know, it was China first. If you were a worker illegally working in these factories for a different nation, possibly stealing industrial secrets, they would know because they had cameras everywhere. It has the unfortunate side effect of catching everybody who's you know, getting ripped apart by industrial machinery, but hey. Go back to losing embarrassingly live on stream. Don't stop. Go watch your fucking Cocomelon, Kogarin. Go watch your goddamn Cocomelon. There are 4 races in a Mario Kart Cup. Should we do a Mario Kart stream? Let's do resistance encounter.
Though decidedly inconvenient, at least we know what's coming.
We have 10 light. It's dark. It's dark as shit out here, dog.
No orders were shouted. No swords were drawn.
This is not good.
There was only stupefying horror. And the catatonic lethargy that follows.
Ow. I think we're probably not going to make this one. Hunting a man down my son to teach him about death and get him off the computer for a day. That's what they used to do. You know, like back when like you had like you know, like kings and emperors, and like they were like late stages of their empire, and they were like incredibly decadent and shit like that. And you had like the king's son like bored, and he was like, Daddy, I'm bored. I've been working on a tapestry for the past 8 years, and I'd like to use my limbs before they rot off. And he's like, well, okay, son, today I'm gonna melty, Kogarin melty. Okay, son, today I'm going to get you on the we're gonna strap you to the back of a boar, and we're gonna have your boar hunt down the peasantry as they run screaming through the forests in Upper Germany. Okay, it'll be a good father-son bonding experience. Yeah. I don't know why I went with the yacht thing, but I mean that's kind of what it was back in the day. Haha, yay, Pokemon! I love Pikachu, I love Eevee, I watch the show every Saturday morning. My mommy makes me cereal. True. Woozle true. Woozle kind of based with it. We're kind of fucked, actually. I haven't been paying attention. Yeah, I haven't been paying attention. Where it wins FNAF cart. Girl, you could not get FNAF cart functioning on your stream. What makes you think I could? Ralph, can we play with Garf? Why are you calling me Ralph, by the way? Is my next question. Rest in peace. We lost our Juggalo, and all hope just drained out of this party. All hope just drained out of everything. Wins Fumo Kart? That might actually get my attention. Whoopsie whoop again. Third melty in a row. Third melty in a row. Not bad, but not terrible. Don't stop calling me Ralph. This one's kind of dick, so we're just gonna... I think we're just gonna take the L on this one. I like to play Squeaks and Harry. I like to have fun and draw, by the way. I like to have fun and draw. If we wipe this, if we lose this run, ooh, we killed the dog at least. If we lose this run now, we'll at least have enough time to do another one before we go, before Agumi goes live, and we'll go watch her. I think that'll be fine then. I have dementia. I don't have dementia. I don't have dementia. Mods, give this chatter schizophrenia. Mods, make this chatter walk into her kitchen, and she finds that all of her cabinets have been left open, but she doesn't remember opening a single one. And there's a full meal set out on the countertop, and she didn't make it, and she doesn't remember doing it. Hello, Tiny Misi. Test my balls. Good first message. Hello, Tybot. Thanks for the Mpreg you missed. There's what? Whoa! Huh? Hello? Huh? What is this? What is this? A fertile command? There's a fertile command? Holy moly. Holy moly. Oh no. Also, welcome in Kinski Unplugged. Welcome in. Alright, thus ends the Juggalo campaign. Yay, whoopee. Yay, wrong hole, yippee, woo, haha. Oh my god. Thus ends the Juggalo campaign. Should we make another run at the Juggalo campaign?
Beaten, broken souls.
What are these things? Heroes with memories are required. Working fields. Oh, we can unlock more stuff. Stone mounts.
Instruments will help us diagnose the world's affliction and overcome it.
Okay. Stop. I'm clearly already fertile enough. I don't need to. Apparently, you know those images where it's like fertility pills? It's like eat with enough power you can even reignite a dying star. Thank you for the Tilly. It's like that, except there's no pills. It's just a picture of me standing there by myself. You know. Tiny C implies the existence of some large Misi. Yeah, Tai Misi and Tiny Misi. Yeah, Tai is our medium-sized Tai, and somewhere out there there's greater Misi, right? Although I don't think we've seen that. Tiny Misi is asleep for now. Don't crush my Tilly. Don't crush my Tilly. Don't do that. Titan Mishi. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Can you ban Tiny Mishi? They keep misspelling Ralph's name. It's very offensive. No, I'll take a sippy. Thank you, man opener. My name's not Ralph. Mods, get this chatter's birth certificate and rename them to Ralph. Mods, get the legal documentation on this chatter and change their citizenship to Switzerland. Do it now. All right, well that's enough out of these things. The Intrepid Coast. What is this?
Will help you choose a path. Resourcefulness will ensure you survive it.
Okay, cool. You are welcome. Although you didn't ask, you just did it. But you are welcome. You hate Twitch off. I'm glad it worked. Hell yeah, you love Ralph. Thanks for the shout out to Ralph. Shout out Ralph, by the way. All right, who wants to be named? Who wants to be named? Use your redeems now. Ralph is a Dead by Daylight streamer. Maybe he's gonna show up. Why does Ko keep killing the Tillies or parasitic tail plug jealous of them or something? Koga is an extremely jealous woman, but she just won't tell you. Alright, we've got Woozle and Kinski. Do you guys want a theme? Our last themed run was Juggalo themed. So do you guys here, I'll show you the characters too. All right.
The university's resources were impressive.
I'll show you the characters too. Ralph, you want to be Ralph? You're back for your kisses. You better pay up for them. There you go. There you go, Vita. You want to be a juggalo? All right. Woozle, you'll be the jester.
Hope to find their way.
All right. Let's. Do we want to use the flagellant? All right. We're gonna do the leper.
Making peace with
We're gonna
adversity
do.
is the very essence of existence.
We'll do this.
Avarice slips unseen.
Ralph run. We juggalo named Ralph. All right, we're Ralph themed. All right, this is the Ralph run. Okay. Anybody else? So we had Kinski. Kinski, do you also want to be Ralph style? All right. So we've got Woozle as the jester as Ralph, Kogarin as the grave robber as Co-Ralph. Now we've got Kinski. You can be the leper, or you can be the plague doctor. You're Ralph ambivalent. All right, you'll be the leper. You'll be Ralph-ish, a little Ralph. Mwah, kiss for you, Vita. All right, Ralph contains multitude. Yeah, this is our Ralph run. We've got leper, Ralph-ish, Co-Ralph, Ralph, and then we've got Paraclesius. Sounds like a good setup. Sounds like a good setup. So yeah, if you ask me, right? It's pretty decent. Okay, we'll do this run, and then we'll go bully the Agumla. Guys, you don't trust Paracesis? I think that Paracesis is like, it's kind of like the when you see like a group of like
sacred.
Okay, so like, you ever like,
for us all.
how do I put this? Ooh, man opener. You want to be anti-Ralph? All right, we're gonna have Paraclesius be like, you're gonna be Hooflar. There you go. That's anti-Ralph. Okay. There we go. We've got Hooflar. We've got Ralph-ish, Co-Ralph, Ralph, and Hooflar. This is our Ralph run right at the and the reverse Ralph. It's kind of like, okay, so like the plague doctor is kind of like, you know, when you see like no, look, they threw anti-Ralph into the fucking schmix-up. Immediately dragged anti-Ralph to the front to deal with the corpses. Don't fucking do that. Don't do that. You guys, what do you mean you trust him? You immediately threw him to the wolves. You beasts. You savage beasts. You hated him. You hated him because he told you the truth. Because he was different. Alright? You hated Ralph because he was different. Alright, death blow.
Early results are encouraging.
Okay, we'll do this. Anti-Ralph is our sacrifice. I'm protecting Anti-Ralph here. Anti-Ralph deserves better. Okay? Kogarin, don't talk to me or I'm gonna put on Juggalo Penis again. Actually, no, you can keep talking to me. I'm not gonna do that to you. Mods, force this chatter to listen to Juggalo Penis. If you, what would you do, like, what do you think, like, music is gonna be like at funerals in 100 years? Do they play music at funerals? I'm still on funerals. I was on funerals earlier, but this is, like, different. This is, like, different. I'm talking about, like, other stuff now. Not about, like, you know, my opinion on child rearing. This is, like, we're Ralphist. This is Team Ralphism. You play music at funerals like you DJ at them? Yeah. The flower has a complex past that is not above scrutiny. This sounds like something a Ralphist would say. I don't know. This is Team Ralphism. Yeah. Team Ralphism. It's a little real. It's a little real, unfortunately. Okay. Really good. What if you, okay guys, if you could DJ at your own funeral, what would you play? Why do I have so much stuff? Why do I have so much stuff? When did I get this much stuff?
The means of mastery.
We're gonna pump up Chop and Withstand, and then we're gonna also do Fade to Black because that'll give us another combo. We'll do Battlefield Medicine, and we're gonna do and we should do, oh, we should do Inspiring Tune. Okay. Now let's see. Or no, what you're gonna have play at your funeral is gonna be epic. Hell yeah! Make people listen to the entire Danganronpa OST. Would you do that? Would you do that? Let's see. If ball was in inventory greater than 25, remove 1 negative token. Sure, why not? On entering death's door. Turn start, gain on miss. I think we should probably give that to the leper, because the leper already gets blindness. Apply on hit, apply on miss, apply on hit, gain on hit. Strong shackles. That one too, probably. Strange sapper. We don't really... Turn end, convert this to this. If first in turn order +1. Ooh, actually, that one's better, actually. We'll switch that out for the leper. Probably play the Informa album by Duo Domenico. I'm gonna play a combination of the Jackson 5 and then the Serbian film OST. I think I really want some good whiplash, you know. Applar literally has a head injury. Alright, you know what? They're gonna get a little more too. What is this? Combat if on death's door. Okay, I guess we can use these ones. What is this anyway? Some kind of meat potion. Contraption, a thunderclap grenade. Mortal ward. We're gonna protect Haplar from death. We're gonna defend Haplar with our very soul. Distracting dust is good. And bulwark band, I guess. And then you can just get whatever. I don't fucking know. Smelling salts. Smelly salts. Kogrin's the smell tuber, so she gets that. That makes sense. You're gonna get combat item neutralizing powder. And then we will give Juggalo our stun grenade. Okay. Okay. Hit him with the ABC.
Rain,
It's
fire,
easy as
and
1, 2,
rock.
3.
Is there no sanctuary from this madness?
Man, it's kind of crazy fucked up what they did to the Jackson 5, you know. Like it's kind of like, man, wasn't the rumor that like one of them was given like puberty blockers or something to keep them from make sure their voice was high pitched? I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like...
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined.
Ha 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 ha. Ralph's having a good time at least. Wasn't there like a rumor that like they had some kind of like chemical like castration done to one of them to make so that their voices was high pitched? As long as with my blade I'm ready. Marvel's been practicing my aim. We're gonna square up with these guys. We're gonna pick a fight. Castrato. They did that to Alan Turing. Stop! Why do you keep going to the front? What are you doing? Breacher. Combat start forward 3. Oh, head injury. Oh, this is what you mean, man opener. Man, that's what an insane combo. Combat start. You run right to the front, you taunt, and you also have a fucking head injury. What combination of traits is this? What? And it's on my fucking healer character of all people? Huh? 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 Look at the shaman. Never did trust Haplar. Well, they've got a head injury, so it's not exactly their fault.
An opportunity.
Michael ate the others. I feel like that makes sense. How their nards nipped at an early age to keep their angelic voices. What body part would you guys trade for like exceeding skill in anything? Like, what if would you trade like, oh man, would you trade your foot to become a race car driver? You're really good at racing, but you can only do it with one foot. Do you think that would be worth it? Do you think that would be, would you want to make that trade? You're nards. All right, Woozle, I feel like there's something else that you're trying to tell me here. We'll trade you up over there. You can't be a man opener. Cannot be stopped. Going insane style with it. We'll combo on you. What? We're gonna not combo. We're gonna take the L. We're gonna miss. All right. Would I trade my nards? I would not trade those. I don't think I would trade those. Do not trade. Oh, okay, you're fine. You have 1 foot and you die in a fast juice pressurizer. Would you be okay with dying in a juice pressurizer? I feel like, all right, okay. Would you, if you were guaranteed like a life of complete luxury, anything you wanted at any time in your life, but you're like, when you die, you're like skinned alive. Like, and it's like televised for everyone to watch you get like ripped to pieces by wild dogs. The first like 25 years of your life, you're given literally anything you could possibly conceive, and nobody ever like argues with it. No one ever tells you no, you know. But at the end of those 25 years, you're like ripped apart by wild animals, and it's broadcast to everybody on Earth. Would become a Ken doll if I get a superpower. I'm not talking about superpower. You're like, I'm not gonna gain the power to like shoot lasers out of my eyes. I'm talking about like you can be like a Michelin star chef, or like a music star if you trade a body part. I'm just wondering which ones you trade. 1 foot you die in a fast juice pressurizer. Would you be okay? I think I would be okay if Kogrin died in a fast juice pressurizer. I think life of luxury, sign you up. Okay, but you get ripped apart by wild dogs when you die. Is that a trade you guys are willing to make? Hi Churro, by the way, welcome in. Win-win. I mean, I guess, yeah. Have I seen Logan's run? I haven't. What is it? I haven't. Trading my hands to become a master pianist.
An inkling of potency.
I mean, you know, who would really? Logan's run is what I'm talking about. Oh, interesting. I didn't know it was a thing. I want to do the boss fight. We still haven't won a boss fight in this area yet. When they're 30, they fucking get you. Is Logan the one who's running? Ooh, they're shooting us with fireballs. The main character is Logan and he runs. Ah, like, is it like a Forrest Gump knockoff? You know? My request would be just speak for the wood chipper this time for real. Type 1 in the chat if you would put Churl through the wood chipper. I fucking love how this character does this. This is so stupid. This is so dumb. I don't think he has downs. No, he's just old. Okay. We're gonna poison. We can't poison. We can't poison the immolato. Mods, can we get a? Yeah, mods. If you want to gamble on if I beat this boss fight, you're welcome to it. Battle ballad. You. Nice. Okay. I don't think I could live in a dilfless society. The good news is you don't have to. You don't have to. There are dads that you can fuck out there right now, just waiting. You know. You can shout out PewDiePie. Are you? Oh yeah, you're at work, aren't you? Okay. Mods, can we get the streamer skin? Mods, flay that man alive. Mods, flay that man alive and salt his exposed musculature, please. Mods, I want you to send that man to Guantanamo Bay, please. We don't have anybody with combo, but we can break that guy's dodge. Okay. I'm like seafood. I don't know where people have this idea that I'm like some kind of sea creature. Everybody, it's okay, my gambling addiction will go unsated. I'm sorry. People seem to be under the impression that I'm some kind of ocean creature when I'm not. I'm like tentacles does not equal ocean. It's because I'm blue. You want to make a mouth on skin Tamaki? Oh god. I feel like don't see why I'm so shocked by your choice. You love animals more happy to be used to feed the wild dogs for me apart because they've been starved for a long time. Okay. Shade Kaneko, I understand you love animals, which is good. That's like a good thing. You know, it's important to like to love animals and appreciate the environment and stuff like that. But like, you're being ripped apart by wild dogs. Are you? No, that's not a problem. I love Frost and Tasha. Have a good lurk. That's not a problem. Being like savaged by wild animals. You know, you know, what creatures have tentacles that aren't from the sea? That's a good question, actually. That's a good question. Why aren't there creatures who have tentacles that are not from the sea? Life of luxury, last I is feeding dogs. All right. All right. You know what? tree octopus. So true. Actually, no. Churl has a tentacle, and he's not from the ocean. One of those deep sea creatures that get all deformed, exposed to the light. The fucked up thing about those guys, if you're talking about the blobfish, the fucked up thing about the blob. Thank you for the sippy Zen parsnip head, by the way. The fucked up thing about the blobfish is that it's just he's like that because the gravity obliterated his brain and his body. You know, like gravity, like oh, we can't use that. Gravity is what, like the difference in ocean pressure is what ripped that guy asunder, you know? Baby, you just did not just dodge that. Can we just knife this woman? Boss babe on boss babe violence. Yeah, Charles got a tentacle. It's my gift to him. Terrestrial tentacle monsters, they're called snakes, fair enough. God damn it, you keep doing that. Stop. He's stunned. Wild dog thing will be anything new for me. Well, hey, you know, at least if you know what you're getting, right?
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
I need you to poison the shaman. There was something I was going to talk. I'd give anything to feed the guinea pigs, you selfish man. I'm glad that you know what you want, though. You can move forward. Jawbreaker. Yeah, good thing we switched. Wait, why did they switch back? Okay. Can you give you a tentacle? You promise you do horrible, nefarious things with it? Yeah, sure. You'll grow your own, though. It's gonna come out of your belly button now. I've decided to make your tentacle grow out of your belly button. There was something. What was I trying to say? What was I lost? What was I was like lost in some kind of sauce. Mods, season Ralph's eyes with lime juice and dry them in sugar. Exactly true. Mods, make him have a frank talk with his mother. Exactly. That puts in the perfect position. I'm glad that I can give you what you're looking for. We'll poison you. We should probably heal our leopard because he's getting his teeth kicked in right now. We'll do some celebrity. That's always a good one. That's always a pog one. That's always Peem. Oh! You obliterated my jester's jaw. Death by wild animal was the most common way of dying. You gotta like, we gotta, you don't gotta live like that, probably, allegedly. Maybe you do have to live like that, actually. I don't know. Let's kill this thing. That puts you in the perfect position. Oh no, that's what I was trying to say. I was talking about trading body parts for skills. I feel like something that I would choose to give, like, I think there's like a lot of funny ones you could do. Like Woozle was like, oh, you know, like I would give like the I would give like both hands to become an expert pianist. I would give my stomach to become like an expert give my stomach to become an incredible like I need you to we'll just have you rest actually so you don't die. Give your stomach to become like a world-renowned like food eating contest winner, right? Has anybody ever actually been to a pie eating contest and eaten a pie there? I feel like that'd be kind of top. I need to not have you be here, but I don't know where else to put you. Give your right leg to be able to understand, communicate with animals. So this is not like magic. Stop! Hey, why are you hitting him all the way back there? This is not like magic. God, I can't use this because I'm not in the back. Fuck. So fucked. This has got this positioning thing that this thing does is so bad. We're gonna have to see if we can do this. Nope, chop does not work. If you die to burn, I'm gonna be really mad. It's only on self too. We killed this thing already? Okay, no, because that's a death blow resistance. It should bleed to death. Good, okay. More of a spiritual connection. Oh, I see. All right, we just need you to not Good, finally. Jesus Christ.
Solidarity may yet arrest this collapse.
I wouldn't want to take those deals. We'd love to go around often being extremely cryptic about what they're not giving up. Love to give people the ability to play any instrument perfectly and then taking their hearing so they can never know its beauty. You know, as a calf. I mean, like that's a good one, right? You know, like that's like Mozart made that deal, right? Why are you? The fire is doing crazy damage. Is your healer sane yet? Nobody's insane yet. I mean, the healer is kind of like doing a bit of a haha, you know, but if you die, okay, good, we have another one. I'm gonna be really mad.
Extinguished at last.
This dude does like 80 million damage every 10 seconds. I need you to fucking stop. There we go. We'll fade to black. You. And then
sweat-soaked brows.
Okay. Shit, all my did should be a skilled Go player. That's the thing though, is that you could probably do that. You would just be like you would just have somebody else actually move the pieces for you, right?
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
On the brink. Ralph's resolve. Ralph has a melty. No, Ralph. This is a crazy mean battle. I'm gonna do smelling salts, and then we'll poison them, I guess. And then we'll do withstand, I think. And then we'll do pick to the face, I guess? Not great. We can do... We'll do fade to black, actually, and back him up a little bit. It's not like the Plague Doctor can take a punch, but it's definitely better than what we've got here. We'll switch them again. You got loads of bags, but just massive balls jiggling around. You mean, oh yeah, you mean this guy? Yeah. Combo. Not great. Because what I'm trying to do is break his death blow.
Fight through.
We're not gonna be able to do this last. We're not gonna be able to fight the boss. We're gonna have to leave after this. They do in Funger. Yeah, in Funger they've got like weird like rape bastards. You know, they've got like, there we fucking go. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's get out of here. We are not fighting that boss because fucking Plague Doctor like fucking what's his name? Like Haplar is like charging forward like a goddamn lunatic, you know, and getting us all beaten to death. What can we use here? Healing given from skills. Let's go to Haplar. Oh no, we should probably give this to Ralph actually. You know what? What we're gonna
desperate and wanting. Will you?
He's a little silly. He's a little silly, Billy.
Please?
Desperation makes monsters. Little ones can wiggle under the undercarriage. See? Ralph encourages child labor law repeals. Leroy Jenkins, you are my Leroy Jenkins. Ralph makes everybody mad by making the kids break child labor laws. True. We will trade this because this will give you dash. If ball was in inventory, 25, remove a negative. We'll do this. I think that would be good. Okay. What is this? What happened here? Oh, we want the hoarder. Let's go to the store. Yeah, that's probably better. I don't know. I just don't know.
Let us hope the madman's scrounging has.
I would probably. Oh, we have a battle here first. I do. Fucking did it again. We can take this guy, give this guy poison. This guy's blinded, so this should be fine. We're gonna have you. No, we want to do forward one for our leper here. And then you're gonna back up again, and then we should be good. Okay. Now, the good thing is that we can kind of have everybody be like, it does give our Plague Doctor like a, don't stop doing that. Give our Plague Doctor like crazy buffs now once we move her to the back fast enough, but it does kind of like slow us down pretty bad. We're gonna have to like tank it really hard. But I guess we get 3 blocks, so that's good. Sip your bip. There we go. Do you guys think that, like, when they invented gunpowder and fireworks, were they, like, do you think they always knew it was gonna be, they were like, oh, man, people are gonna kill so many other people with this shit? Like, was that originally, like, the idea? Lem. So true. Do you think that was originally what they figured when, like, they invented gunpowder? They were just like, we can, like in 100 years, people are gonna be blowing off their limbs with this kind of shit. I saw a video of a dude, like, he took a firework and he put it under, like, a pot or, like, a bucket, and he, like, and there was a dude sitting, like, on a, like a stairwell above him. This was, like, somewhere in, like, China or something. Sitting in, like, a stairwell above him, and he shot and he put the bucket, the firework under the bucket, and the bucket shot up into the air, spun up, and landed on the guy's head. It was very cool. It was very peen, to be honest with you. It was very peen. Yeah, they show their kids too. I mean, honestly, kids would have loved that stuff. Kids would have loved that stuff. We can probably, we'll get a combo on this guy. And then we should have the leper be able to get him, I think. There we go. Leper instantly kills that guy. That's peen. Now that's peen. Okay. Okay, and then we'll back it up on you, kill him, and then we're going to use Thrown Dagger on, or we'll poison you actually with the poison dart. Hello, Root Felix Bjorn. Am I an American? I am. Was my story about seeing a guy blow his hand off? Oh, I didn't talk about that. That was a different story. Was my conversation about fireworks? Did they give it away? You're British? Well, it's nice to have new friends. It's always nice to have new friends. You know, welcome in. We have a few British friends and who come around to visit me sometimes, you know. Pick to the face. What I've heard that like British folks are very like very serious about their regional stuff. You know, like if you're from like north or south, you know, friends is a strong word. Incredible is a friend of ours, and she is British, I believe, and we love her very much. So yes, friend is actually a weak word. Incredible is beloved, okay? To be loved. Yes. We are, yeah, north versus south, right? You know? God, you know what British mention? There she is! Hey! British mention. Hello, Liquid Cake. Liquid Cake 1, it's past midnight. Good Brit should be in bed. I mean, you know, maybe. I mean, it's okay. It's a Saturday evening. You can be a little naughty. You can live on the edge, live on the wild side, right? Let's see. I don't even know if we have anything we want. Chesky and poultice items, chest brews contraptions, chest brews woven, flapjacks. Oh, you know we gotta buy the flapjack maker. All right, we're gonna spend all of our money on buying fucking pancakes. All right, that's fine. Hello, British people. Your ears are burning. Mouth knows a lot about being on the edge. It's true. You know, I like that leg from Happy Feet. Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. You know what's a fucked up truth that I learned about recently? I'm sorry, British people, that I'm like dragging your sins out into the light like this, but apparently like the fucking Ralph themed. You know what it is? The anti-Ralph is desperate to prove themselves to the other Ralphs. For those of you who are just who are just coming in, we're playing a Ralph-themed run today. We've got Ralph the Jester, Co-Ralph, Kogarin's Ralph, the Grave Robber, Ralph-ish, Kinski Unplugs, Leper Ralph, who's kind of ambivalent, and then we've got Reverse Ralph, Haplar, who's desperate to prove themselves to their teammates. You know, desperate to you know, shown that they can hang with the Ralphs. Your Wi-Fi exploded, but you think you just really like the idea of Alternia? That's not true. That's true. Oh yeah. Anyway, unfortunate truth about the British people is that apparently like spousal abuse rates go up by like 10% whenever you guys lose a soccer match. So they can wreck it. There you go. True. True. We will bait what's on the stand. Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry to like just drag you out on display like that, British friends, but I learned that and I was like, damn, that's kind of insane. That's kind of crazy style. It's so bad. It's not a meme, it's real. No, I know it's real, but it's like I kind of feel bad about it, but by like bringing it up. But it's like that's like one of the first things that I mentioned. Do not gnash. Do not gnash.
For who knows what
Gotta check spousal abuse for the Super Bowl. I mean, you know. Gotta get you in there. Gotta get you in there. Do not. Ooh. Kogarin, you dodge. Good dodge. Good dodge. We have to rebuild whole cities after a bad footy game. That's also the case in America too. Apparently, like in Philadelphia, apparently, like I don't know if it's exactly Philadelphia or Atlanta, but there was one city where it doesn't matter whether they won or lost. They would just blow the fuck up out of any like if you win, they like have riots. If you lose, they have riots. It's bad, you know. I think it's Atlanta maybe. Ooh, we're in a bad way. A 2017 study in Canada found calls to a domestic violence hotline consistently rose by 50% when the local soccer team was playing. What? Why? I mean, okay, I get it. Like, the thing is like, I get that you're upset that your team lost, but why would you hit your wife? Why wouldn't you just like go to the soccer, go like the soccer field and like beat the players? You know, hit the players, not your wife, right? They don't even have to lose. No, they didn't even have to lose. It's like it's one of those things where it's like you don't even have to lose. You don't even have to lose. If they win or they lose, they'll still like fucking burn down cars and shit like that. You know, didn't look at the fall of the Newcastle versus Liverpool match. Imagine Liverpool was a mess. I've heard not good things. We are truly apes prone. I'm kind of sad that I don't have my my corpse clearing skill here actually, which kind of sucks. I need to get that. I need to get that out of away from that kind of stuff. Why is right there? Don't gotta put your shoes on for that. All I want in my listen. I feel like we should just give women guns. My personal opinion is that we should give women access to greater amounts of like firepower. Carabao Cup final was Newcastle's first win in 50 years. Oh, you know they win crazy style about it then. You know they win crazy style about it then, right? Full heal. Okay. Should we can do that. Missed! You suck. Like graft one on at birth. I mean, hey, I don't see why not. I feel like the more frequently a woman has access to destructive weaponry, you know, it's kind of like a girl boss thing. When Hillary Clinton was allowed to like use drone strikes in Syria, it was an insanely powerful #feminism moment, if you ask me. Right? Ooh, we're in a bad way. We should remove your stress. Right?
A small reprieve from this carousel of horror.
Who's first? Girl, drink your lean. Drink your lean, girl. There it is. Fuamoko should not have guns. Fuamoko, are infants in the bodies of grown women. Unfortunately for Fuamoko. Not the psycho women, they don't need them. That's true. That's true. I feel like I would I think out of all the people that I know, I think I would much rather have the average woman I would trust more with a firearm than the average guy, only in situations when your local sports team loses. The rest of the time, no. People just have a natural desire to chop shit down and burn things from our time as nomads in the heath, but because of things like laws and civility, don't let us do it all the time until some excuse shows up. So okay, so that's my that's a good. You bring up a good point, AI, because that makes me relate to my idea of why we should still do bloodletting. I think that people just sometimes get way too much blood in them. We don't have the guts to handle this right now, I think. We do need to kind of chicken out in this one, I'm sorry. Very fortunate, makes them tons of money, true. Trying to reflection, let's do that one. You want a pink little wallet gun? Like, I feel like, okay, so my opinion about bloodletting is that some people just like, in order to calm them down before they get too many crazy ideas in their head, we need to induce anemia on certain portions of the population. I'm kind of a bloodletting Andy. I kind of am. Let's do Plague Doctor. I kind of am a bloodletting Andy.
Chapter 2. Head of the class.
Little pom-pom put-in charm on it. Yeah, true. On your little pink little wallet gun. Yes. I feel like this, like if you go to like
was a relic.
Your local, I don't know. Let's say, oh look how cute she is. Let's say you go to like your local like football game, and there is like the football lads down there like going crazy. You induce anemia in like one or two of them, and the whole rest of the group will quiet down. Right? It's that easy. You know, you're not hurting anybody. You can donate the blood to somebody. Right? It's perfect. I just think that bloodletting would definitely solve a couple issues, you know? He's lecturing me. This isn't about anyone in particular, right? No, of course not. I would never want you to... I would never revolve... I would never say that you deserve to have your blood stolen, Kogo. Kogo's sweating right now? Okay, listen, you know? It's kind of important for a... It's just, you know, conclusion. He's concluded. Okay. Now we can rebuttal. There we go. Coughing fit. L coughing fit. L coughing fit. Normalize bloodletting as a grooming social habit, like picking ticks out of your friend's hair. Kind of. I feel like you could. You could, you know. I had Bubby was like chewing on my arm earlier today, and it was really weird because she was like, what happened was like I was playing with her, and you know how some dogs will just like, because the way that a lot of animals like kind of interact with the world is that they'll they use their mouth because they don't have hands to do it, right? And Bubby was like, I was playing with Bubby, and like she got bored of the toy, and she just put her mouth on my hand, and she kind of like started exploring further down my arm. And eventually she just stopped with my forearm lodged all the way in her jaw. And are you done? Conclusion. Okay. And she was like, and she just sat there, and she just started like, her eyes kind of like drifted apart as she kind of like left like this mortal plane of existence. And we killed the professor. Nice. And it was bizarre.
She delighted in the combative
play grenade.
And behind her bookish glasses,
face. It was weird.
Reveled in there.
It was weird. And I think that she entered some kind of like sedative state because she had like some kind of like fleshy object to gnaw on. And I bring this up because I wanted to buy like I wanted to buy one of those like big giant chicken drumsticks. But I didn't today at the store, and now I felt like that was a sign from God that that's what I should have done. Yeah, sometimes you do that too. Well, get my arm. Incredible. Can I get my arm out of your mouth, please? 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 Owning your opponent in the debate so hard to fucking explodes their heart and kills them. Where were we? That's like, have you guys ever read the copy pasta where it's just like, liberal professor was talking about how God not real. And then U.S. Marine in the class stood up and said, actually, Christ is king. Liberal professor didn't know what to do. Head exploded. Like that's the kind of like, have you guys heard like read anything along those lines? Oh, do not, please, my arm does not need to be in your mouth. I promise. I did shower today, which is good, but I promise you, there are better things to put in your mouth. Okay. We'll do some blinding here, and then we'll do that. You're being picked apart. I trust you guys to be a little bit above the average scavenger. I trust you guys to be a little bit greater than the average mauling beast, you know. As your Etsy which is foretold. Man, I kind of want to do a stream where I browse through Fiverr and like check out like people like Fiverr witches and shit like that, you know. The neck or the ears. Oh god, if you like
by accumulation.
My ears are like if you like hot air or like moist air near my ears makes me like freak out.
Judiciously.
Slice off. Ooh, no, that's razor's wit actually.
An opportunity squandered.
Funny enough, sometimes dogs like licking you because of the sweat on your skin. That is true. They do like the sweat on the skin. Yeah. Brighter Van Gogh. Unso. Can I change skills in combat? No, I didn't think so. Oh, definitely not my toes. That would earn you a quick kick in the jaw. That would be like an involuntary kick in the jaw. I'm sorry. I wouldn't do it on purpose, but it's definitely what would happen. Throwing knife, please. Can we fade to black? Let's razor's red. We'll step forward. This dude does not want to take a damage. I do like his giant arm blade, though. That is, you'll take the gallbladder. No, that's what I'm sacrificing in order to, that's what I'm sacrificing in order to, get on the Talk to a podcast. You know? Part of my liver, it grows back. Stop ripping parts of my body off. Please, please. Although, actually, I will say that I'll just have to shapeshift into a new form that doesn't have, that is already equipped with the livers. We'll heal you. Eye tentacles. Man, I'm so excited to show you guys my live 2D. I've been having it worked on for a while now, and it's got so much movement to it. It's crazy how much movement that my live 2D has. My rigger is doing a really, really good job. Hi! Just got here. Why did I just say about talk to a? Hi, Shrimp. We're talking about which body part you would be willing to give up to gain extreme talent in any particular skill, and we kind of went down the idea of like giving up the body part that's required to use that to do that particular talent. Like, so let's say you want to be like an incredible pianist, so you gave up both of your hands, and you could still become an excellent pianist, or like. You get like you want to become like an amazing pilot, you give up your eyeballs, as opposed to we gotta poison the altar here, I think.
A brilliant conclusion.
My prostate or my boy wound. Incredibly wretched comment. Wow, for the first time ever, I think the worst thing said in the stream was not by me. Tonesty? Incredible. I don't know what that means. I don't know what did she mean by this, chat? Oh, Melty! No! Surrounded by too many Ralphs for too long. The Melty takes over. No. Excellent message. Absolutely wretched. Want to hear something crazy? I do want to hear something crazy. Can you stop dying, please?
Trammeled, trapped.
Trammeled? Don't trammel me. What do you gain if you get rid of your prostate? That's a good question. I guess the question is, it's like, what do you want? I'm not the one making the rules. Like, what body part would you give up for knowledge, for abilities in a certain skill, right? If you want to, if you are willing to give up your prostate, what are you trading it for? It's kind of like the Full Metal Alchemist, like truth, trading at the door of truth kind of deal, right? It's not like a lot of work and you can already do what you want. Yeah, well, you know, this would be like an instant thing. How will pooping feel good? God, you're on a roll tonight, aren't you, miss? Aren't you, missy? Don't know what the prostate does. Let's look. Oh yeah, if you give up your prostate, you just have the best like anal orgasms ever. There, you know. How's that? Is that what you guys wanted to hear? Can experience enjoyment and you lose a couple important things. The biggest loads from hands-free jacking off and could make millions off the cliff. I guess the question that we're asking is, are we making this, is this now an equivalent exchange kind of conversation? Are we now doing an equivalent exchange conversation, right? Because if that's what we're doing, you know, then this is a different discussion than what it was before, right? Strap me to a boulder and have my infinitely regrowing liver eaten by birds every day like Prometheus. I think I would be fine with that. I would be okay with that. Ooh, we should remove some stress off of you. Hello, Eli. Welcome in. Is that what having a prostate gives you? I think so. Oh, Ralphish. Melty. No, another Melty. I saw a mod that changed the text here, and it was like, it replaced like Melty with like cringe. The prostate produces seminal fluid, controls urine flow, necessary for hormone production regulation. So then I guess you'd be like, I don't know. See, now that we've made an equivalent exchange, I'm not sure what I'm not sure what body part like correlates to what skill, right? You know, I feel like if you gave up your gallbladder, what does that make you do? It makes you really good at like, I don't know, spit like digesting tree nuts or something, or that's your appendix. That was what your appendix was for. We can finish this guy over here. See, I just don't know. You guys are asking me these questions, and I just don't. Sometimes I just don't know the answer to them. There are loopholes to this system, like removing all the hair on your body you don't want in exchange for not going bald.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
I mean, to be fair, in systems like this, you're ideally meant to have loopholes. Just use a Philosopher's Stone. Hello, Rampart 117. This is true. If I was, do you think that the cosmic deities are okay with Philosopher's Stones being like get out of jail free cards? I don't know, man. We're kind of in a grim way. I don't know if that was actually the right move. We have high flame. Firing call. I feel like. Let's use a throwing knife on this guy. I feel like if I was like some sort of like deity who specialized in like cosmic irony, I would be really mad at the existence of a Philosopher's Stone, because it would be like, hey man, I spent all this time crafting an incredibly ironic situation for you to like get owned by, and yet here you are with your magic fancy rock just being like, actually nope, the cultist evangelists are so hot. Are you talking about these ladies? They are pretty hot. I mean, like, you gotta wonder what's underneath all that, like that squid webbing, you know? Oh, see, these are land creatures with tentacles. There we go, got him. I mean, like, there's a lot of fuckable characters in Darkest Dungeon, to be honest with you. Man, I don't want to move you forward. Oh, we're just past, actually. Was hanging a French chat this morning, and an 8-year-old joined his stream. It made everyone feel awkward when they was talking, reveals his age, and it had to be banned. Oh yeah, no, that happens all the time. It's really, really awful, actually, because kids will just be like, actually, I am 12 years old, and what is this? And you're talking about, like, trading your prostate, like, to, like, be an incredible OnlyFans performer. And it's like, I'm sorry, you're 12. You shouldn't be listening to this. You shouldn't be listening to this. Oh, another melty. Fuck. We are not in a good spot. My family had to remove their gallbladder because she got a stone. It's just more useful to take it out completely. Gallbladder is really useless. If you lose, you have to poop more frequently when you eat fatty food. Doesn't sound very helpful, no. Is why you should just ban annoying people for being annoying. My thing is that, like, we gotta suck down all this juice. My thing is that, like, I give a lot of leeway for people who hang out because it's like I also was very annoying for a long time, and still am, depending on the people that you ask. I think you're just, yeah, we're kind of out of gunk here. The gallbladder isn't useless. I mean, it's just not the best, right? Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, we were in a really bad way. I'm really actually not good at this game, to be honest with you. Wait, we didn't combo into a death blow? We didn't execute them? That's fucked up. We just lost Ralph. We just lost OG Ralph too. We're kind of fucked. Talk about being annoying in the past tense. All right. Okay, AI. Dunking on me like that, to be fair, deserves. All right, let me see something. I need to check something because we did say we're gonna go visit with Agumi when she goes live. As soon as Agumi is live, because she's doing her debut today, and I want to say hello to her. Because she's a very important person, very big member of the community. She's not live yet. I'll be fucking watching though. Somebody tell me when Agumi goes live. Not live? Okay. Gotta drive home, give Gummers extra love if you missed the big debut. I will for sure. You've only ever been charming and personable. I don't think that's true. For some reason, I feel like you've been a little rat bastard for 98% of the time that I've interacted with you, which is good because I need people in my life to be like almost as awful as I am. You know? Can we get a shout? Yeah, can we shout out Agumers? Yeah, Agumi's doing her debut today. It's Peen. It's Peen. Have my gallbladder after you eat small amounts because your food goes rancid. Oh god, your food goes rancid in your stomach? Oh, we can add somebody. We'll take the Flagellan, I guess. Man, he does not look happy to be here. Damien and the Ralph crew, not great. Peem and Peak, it's too Peem. It's too Peem. All right, what do we have? Wounding Winds if a stained item is equipped. Oh, the Dark Impulse. Plus 50% damage, minus max health. Man, I don't know. Yeah, please just let me know when she goes live. Oh, we need to get rid of this and do that. Hello, Prodsy Pod. Is the run doing good? No, we lost OG Ralph, and we had to replace him with, like, this sad man who fisted Shrek because of his green hand. Are we melting now? We had, like, 3 melties. Oh, Agumi's live? All right. Okay. Agumi's live. Everyone go say, we're going to go say hello. We're going to congratulate her on her debut. We love her very much, okay? She's our little Vischacha, all right? We're going to go raid. Okay. I'm going to go live maybe on Monday. I'll see you guys for movie night tomorrow. Okay. Hugs and kisses. Love you. All right, I know we're ending.